Good sunrise, good sun high, or good sunset. Welcome to the Pisces full moon messages for 2021. Let's activate. Marvelous. Now that we are tapped in, tuned in, and turned on, what's next? Well, salutations. All right. So, thank you for joining me on movement meditation. If you joined me on the movement meditation, or if you joined me on the basic the basic salutation, sun salutation, good sunrise, stretch, which focused basically on whittling our middle. This is something I like to do. A lot of people ask me how I keep my waist small, so yeah, I thought I'd go ahead and kind of show you guys just in a brief of what I like to do. I'm a little bit more vigorous with it at times and sometimes not. Sometimes I will have weights with me, just depending on where I am, or I'll just continue to use my body weight. But for the most part, if I'm not eating really crappy, which I have been eating pretty crappy, and put on some extra some extra goodness, and but I'm not feeling that it is serving me at my best. So therefore, I decided to go ahead and make this video and share with you guys what exactly I do to keep my middle whittled. If I'm not eating like, you know, some very hungry, hard-working man, then you know, I can really maintain my middle. But I've always had like a small frame for the most part, but still, you know, I can blow up. So, you know, we do have to be mindful of ourselves. So anyway, what we're doing right now is we're gonna, as promised, pull some cards for this Pisces full moon that's coming up on September the 20th. For the collective, thank you for tuning in, tapping in, and turning on. If I didn't say it before, and if you don't know me, my name is Latic. Some call me Lala, some call me Tiki, and some call me Mystic. Okay, so first card that wanted to fall out was the Emperor energy. Okay, this is about foundations, you guys. This is about foundations. This is about enterprising. This is enterprising energy, really taking hold of your empire. Really, and if you feel you don't have one, you actually do. It's just what state is it in, right? During this Pisces full moon. So I'm going to grab some messages. This one wants to come out. What do we have here? We have, oh, nice. We have some celebrations that are on deck for some of you. Not only if you feel like well, what celebrations? You know, I'm not talking about no holiday season or anything like that. Basically, you need to champion with the Emperor energy. What I'm gathering from the messages that I'm intuitively receiving, as well as what the cards are also showing, is that enterprising, congratulatory, self-made. Those are words that just came up. So what does that mean for you? Enterprising and celebrating, self-made. So this is telling you that it is a time that you are going to be celebrating. It's a time for you. The time is ripe, basically, for you to follow your intuition and to step into your own greatness, to step into your own royalty, to recognize your own royalty, and that in and of itself, you recognizing your own royalty, your own empowering spirit, empowering activity, empowering thought process and creativity. Those things are coming about, and you need to celebrate yourself first. Okay, first and foremost. And because you're the boss. This is also boss up energy, boss energy. The Eight of Cups that came up here is also walking away from wow, look at the moon on this card. See how the moon is looking? The full moon? Yeah, nah, man. That's that nah, man. You know, we're walking away. We're walking away from something that we're maybe disappointed of. Next card out is the Knight. Is this Page? Sorry, Page of Swords. Ooh. Okay, so make sure that you're not walking away based on gossip
or other people's opinions.
Make sure you're not walking away. Make sure you're walking. Okay, so what I'm getting is some may leave an empowering position or an idea or instinct to celebrate their self. Don't forego celebrating yourself. Don't forego celebrating your successes. Don't even forego your successes that you've had in the past, because if you feel like you're failing now, or, you know, especially with the economy and whatnot, a lot of topsy-turvy changes have taken effect. But really what this is, what I'm getting is that you're celebrating your position of strength. If you feel that you're starting over from a position of strength, and you have a lot to celebrate about. You may be walking away from that, or those feelings of feeling put together, feeling stable, or you might be walking away from being imposed on or being ruled over, and it looked good because you felt that you were rewarded or celebrated, but you're leaving that because there was something unfulfilling in and of that experience for you. You're walking into the page of swords, so you want to definitely beware of avoiding the energy of gossip, avoiding the energy of naysayers, and also avoiding the energy of participating in that kind of activity. Okay, you have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, God, I'm feeling a lot of people have been feeling pretty beat up, pretty beat up, you know. But the Nine of Wands, this energy, this energy is exuding strength. This Nine of Wands is saying that in spite of all of the challenges, in spite of all of the L's you took or think you took, you actually embody this guy, because this guy isn't always born this guy. Okay, trust that. This guy is not always born this guy. So now is really a time during your full moon where you want to step into a position, a very commanding position for yourself. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. Recognize that the universe is bringing benefits, blessings, and fortune and gifts to you, handing it right to you. It's right in front of your face. So if you're feeling beat up, or if you're feeling ungrateful, you want to really take a good look at your mindset and yourself. We have the Five of Swords. Okay. Yeah, take a good look. So you have the Five of Swords, which is conflict, competition, disagreements, and you have the boredom. Okay, you have the inability to see the benefits that are in front of you. Okay, or feeling down, or feeling distracted. Okay, when really the Four energy is one of stability. It's on par with the Emperor. Okay, in a positive space, and also the universe coming out of the blue, giving you benefits out of the blue. Also, these benefits don't need to be something tangible, but they are actually more of a emotional and a spiritual nature. They're more of an enlightening nature, the Four of Cups. Okay, so the thing about that is, I'm seeing that you guys are at conflict with yourself, and kind of not really knowing what direction to step into, what to do with yourself, what direction to step into. So because of that, you at conflict with yourself. Last card out, folks, is the King of Wands. Now listen, this is the outcome. So basically, remember who you are. Take this opportunity to step into your own power, your own greatness, and celebrating yourself. Don't discount yourself. Stay away from gossip. If you have a tendency to do that, this is the time right now where you want to upgrade yourself. Because if you're the type of person that participates in gossiping about others, then you're at a very low state. You're at a very, very low state. These kind of low states can manifest illnesses. They can manifest weight gain, and not in a good way. They can manifest, or reaching plateaus, they can manifest illnesses, they can manifest unfortunate situations and irritations in your life. So, these kind of things are manifestations of gossip, and throw it and upgrade yourself, because otherwise you're downgrading. So, again,
that's a beware for you, okay? Because the opportunity is going to be prevalent for some reason. The opportunity is going to be prevalent. Also, what I'm getting to is self-betrayal, like bad self-talk, unhealthy self-talk. Beware of that, and really feeling like beat down, because you're not you may have been beat down, but it's not a fixed state for you. And as a matter of fact, like I said, the timing is ripe for you to come out of that fixed state. So recognize that benefits are being bestowed upon you even though you feel beat up. And right when you feel beat up, this is what happens right out of the blue. Make sure you keep your chin up. Don't be looking down. Make sure you keep your chin up so that you can see what is being handed to you. All right? Ideas, where's your, there's intellectual property, there's intellect, there's emotion, I'm just getting a lot of brilliance, a lot of brilliant energy that's going to put you back in this position, but at a higher stage. Okay, so stay away from the conflict. If there's conflict, take it head on and take care of it and handle it like an emperor would. Okay. Lastly, like I said, the last card in the deck is the King of Wands. And the King of Wands, pure energy. King of Wands steps in. That's the you that steps in during a time when it's just like, I know what needs to be done. Okay? I know what needs to be done, son. Okay? That's King of Wands. That's King of Wands energy. The King of Wands is a natural born leader, just like the Emperor for the most part. Entrepreneur, just like the Emperor. So you started off this way. Look at that. And you ended this way. See, that's what I'm saying. An honorer, an honor. It's an honor. It's an honored state. It is a visionary, an entrepreneur. So yeah, boss up season. So some folks are going to be leaving their position. If you feel like, I don't know if I should stay or should I go, now this is the time that's ripe and supportive for you to do what your instinct is telling you to do, and that's to do it moving. That's to do it moving. Celebrate and honor yourself. Celebrate. Okay, for real. Celebrate and honor yourself. Celebrate and honor yourself. Okay? And part of that is stepping into your own greatness. Part of that is stepping into a position of strength and walking away from weakness. Now, when you walk away from weakness, you are going to bump into some bullshit. You're going to bump into some gossip, because gossip is bullshit. You're going to bump into he say, she say. That might happen. It might happen on a very small level, and it might happen on a large level. Just depends. But whatever it is, look at it like, been here, done that. I'm gonna do it moving. Okay, the Nine of Wands, he's been beaten down, but he just bandages himself up and he gets back up and he keeps it moving. The Nine of Wands is like, that's the Nine of Wands energy. That's the Nine of Wands energy. So that's what you may have to do. That's what we may have to do. Okay, I don't exclude myself from any of this. And again, on par. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, the universe is ready, waiting on you. Okay, so that is your September full moon in Pisces reading for the collective. If you would like a personal reading, feel free to email me at tikiheart, TICIHEART @gmail.com, and I'll be happy to give you a personal reading. I can do reading for children as well. A lot of people, they don't realize what direction they should be guiding their children in, or not should be, but what could benefit them and help them the most, or even what their growing energy is, just to really hone in and focus on that. So that's one of the type of readings I love to do. The card deck that I'm using today is just a basic Rider tarot deck. Okay.
New treat, something we're gonna try and see how it goes. Let me know. how this worked for you.
All right, so now I want you guys to ask a question. I have my new coin. This coin is so fun. It is a yes. Can you guys see that? Or no. Okay, so I summon and call upon our unseen friends, co-creative partners, and spirit guides for the collective and those that are tuning in, tapping in, and turning on today. What is your question? Let's get a yes or a no. We're going to have 3 questions. So you can ask 3 questions, and we'll do it 3 times. So for your first question, yes or no, I want you to really think about it. Here goes. All right, I'm going to turn the phone so you guys can actually see what it says. To the first question is no. Okay? All right. Unseen friends, co-creative partners, and spirit guides for the collective. Those are tuning in, tapping in, turning on today. Yes or no? Ask your question. Yes or no? You guys want to see? Landed on that hill. All right. That is a yes. Can you see? I'm trying to do that because, people be cheating. So I just want to make sure you guys see that I'm keeping it real. And last question. Last question for the collective. Yes or no? Unseen friends, co-creative partners, and spirit guides. Please give us a sincere yes or no for the collective and the question that they are having today. Come on. Okay. This one landed in my crotch. But anyway, it's a no. Okay. All right.
I'm so excited for us. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your life to spend with me. I appreciate you so much. May your prosperity be in abundance, and I'll see you soon.